Simple's been run down.
Lots of pressure on him, and he's going to be jumped on. Okay, Spinks, a Deagle upgrade, very short-lived, and the FAMAS good for 2. Make it 3. Bit, Speak of the Devil, puts 3 in the feed, and the rest, well, it will fall into place nicely. The smokes are still up. If they drop a second temple, they might be able to plant. Bit's in a prime position to deny it.
Oh, Boomich is here now in Donut 2. This one's done.
Yeah, he's going to get the ace if he's not careful. Hades finished off, and that's all 5. Wow, Bit. Newest arrival to Na'Vi, but you could be fooled. He looks very comfortable in that jersey.
Okay, well, right there, we got the shock, right? Simple was in awe of that fast donut push, but it didn't net them too much, right? You'd be loving to get a plant out of a round like this where you've heavily invested, and I just want to mirror, or at least echo some of the sentiments the desk is talking about. If ENCE are able to get their fast-paced style to work, then they can put
damage as well, at least 100 from 1 HE. That's not bad. D has used his Mac 10 and found an upgrade, which leads to another head. Oh, and Spinks as well is present. That has fallen apart fast for Na'Vi.
Might just be the save here. Simple and Bit, they're looking like they want to at least see what's going on. Bit's going to grab a nice one, and if he can find another frag here around the long corner.
He's looked so good, Chad, and he's not stopping anytime soon. Bit is here to play today. The quarterfinals bringing the best out of him. What is that? 13-2.
Oh, retake smokes. They have 2 right now. The Na'Vi members just around the corner, has the backup of multiple members here, and okay, Simple's not messing around.
No, and you can see from Hades' POV how brutal that was. A perfect strafe out of Simple. Evades Diha completely now, multiple targets, and Simple is starting to happen. This $700 pistol, good for 2. Spinks pulls us right back into ENCE's favor, and then some. Electronic denied on his cross, no weapons within arm's reach for Perfecto and Bit. Let's see if Perfecto can do anything more.
Is there an upgrade anywhere for Bit? He just has a Glock right now. He'd love to get his hands on something. There's still 50 seconds left, so a lot of time for Na'Vi to operate within this one. There's a weapon just on the other side here, but has to worry about the very precarious main. So a jiggle a step, that will have been noted. Perfecto. Space taken and straight into Spinks, so that's great from him, and he's going to mop it all up. A really nice round from Spinks there. All 5, he's going to grab himself. And there they go with the lobby aggression. 1 for 1 again.
He's hunting. Look how confident he is.
Holy moly, okay. Well, they know where 2 are again.
Simple hits this, doesn't he? Yeah.
He knows both were top, though.
Unprepared for that. Doto's responsible for this squeaky door position, and Simple deals with the problem. Hades forced into a 1v2 here, courtesy of that Simple AWP. He's got one of his own. And Boomich is first, got a second. No, Simple with the no-scope. So quick to the draw. You're not going to beat him out in the 1v1, and that puts a 3rd and breaks ENCE. So we're going to start seeing Na'Vi pull away as we anticipated.
Na'Vi are looking like ravenous, right? Like every time that there is a body noted, they've always just like gone for the frag. Like they're taking the fights. They want to take all these fights, even in situations where they don't necessarily have to here. Simple knows that both players are on top because if Bit died, he was trying to kill a guy close hut. He died from the AWP at heaven, so they knew where both players were in that moment.
Spinks' time becomes a serious factor. Perfecto's getting it down, and there's no one to contest. Up the vents, and yeah, falling apart now. You'd needed some crackers out of Spinks. First! Oh, that's gorgeous! Oh, exactly what the doctor ordered. Spinks takes the face off a 2.
That was huge. Pre-aiming the gap?
Yeah.
Hello? That was nuts. Spinks, that is massive. He's already had an ace. I know it was a bit of an eco bash ace, but an ace nonetheless. And now that is a huge clutch. And that's the pistols again.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on these 4 spies from ENCE.
Okay.
Look how it started, Chad. It's a disaster. You've just lost your lower player. Electronic's got full reign of the entire map. They end up top side. This is the shot into Electronic. Let me see that again. Bang! And doesn't get flustered after that first missed headshot. Just holds his nerve, holds his line, and clicks the head. Snappy's happy with that one. I'm sure Hades popping off as well.
That's a nice round.
Yeah, especially... Will he try and pivot the vents? That's the gamble Hades has taken. He's going to run the clock down understandably, but will it be vents? It could very well be the sound cue Hades is begging for. But the fact that main is clear leads Simple to go for an open topside plant. I say open, he does just perfectly manage his seconds to get that safe plant down.
This really gets rough for Hades now, right? Having to come up the vent. If Simple positions, he can absolutely destroy this. And now heading over towards lobby. Yeah, Hades with the timing will be up. and in towards the site. Now remember where it's planted. This gets difficult for Simple now.
Hades and Simple, a battle of wits. Thinking man's game, and Hades does fake it out. Simple might get a bit flustered here as he hears the second defuse. And Hades is holding it. A 10-second defuse, fakes it off, and he's looking heaven. Simple, magnificent on the low HP clutch, but it's Bit that turns it around with him. That's up there. They've got so much room, and the frags are coming one by one. This is already feeling like it's Na'Vi's to lose. A missed shot from Simple. It's only the FAMAS of Doto. Multiple targets. Hades has swung in with a rather quick one. And things will slow down for a second. He's got so much audio. He knows where they both are. And he's sticking around. Now, low HP, he's so vulnerable to any bullets, but ready and willing. Walking in, and the quickest of scopes. Doto deleted. Problems now. Hades, who last spotted on Mini. Simple's brain cogging? The cogs turning. And at this point, he would have an uncontested plant, should it be like Heavenside top.
But he is very much alone, going for the truck plant as well. Now, they don't know about this long lurk from Naf, but if he doesn't get here in time, he won't even be able to play around this bomb. Grim needs to hold on to the site, and take him one to the grave with him is going to help out. That molly on the bomb is actually buying Naf more time. But if they just get on it now, you got to swing wide from the toilets. There's the swing. Refresh locks in the kill. And Heroic, they go 5-0 up.
Wow, dude, that was so close. I guess he was just expecting Naf to, the obvious play is for Naf to commit there and come out through long. He had a Molotov, though. He would have been able to throw it from a fairly safe position. It was that or the gunfight. Obviously, the danger of going for the molly play there is you don't know whether Refresh has utility, still a smoke to drop on it, but yeah, close round out of Liquid, not quite. I like that play from Grim, though, right? Utility, quick flash in, Liquid, force a turn. The second one's the one that works, but Refresh was anti the whole time. Just trades, and he doesn't get out alive. 3-on-2 for Liquid. They almost reset, but then they go right back in for more.
Oh, that's the bomb, though.
Oh,
no one else was there. Yeah, that does look like one of those moments where, two conflicting decisions come through. They're able to get the bomb, but they've not made it easy for themselves, and this is falling apart now. Naf is throwing into a 1v2, and he's dealt with by Stown. If you want to look at Heroic and who's been looking good there, it has been this trifecta of Refresh, Tesses, and Stown, and the fact that these guys are all giving us heat right out of the gate might be a bit of a problem. And you kind of contrast that to the slow starts out of some of the stars on Liquid.
Yeah, that's a real shame for Liquid as well, right? Definitely getting a bit flustered already in this game. Game plan's not going well. It's getting them into all these close.
Refresh, he at least gets the info. Fallen was here. And is he going to look to swing this? The second flash goes out and over, and it's Shush to set him up for that kill. 4-on-4, and it grinds to a bit of a halt now. Liquid are looking for a way out. Grim down in connector. He's either going to give them that leverage, or he could be the kill that tips the scales to Heroic.
He's just making sure that he's not being flanked, and he's got misinformation. Tess is tucked in from B short. He knows now he has a timing to go and attack this backline, and the more utility he hears go over, the more info that Liquid are committing. Tessus has the round in the palm of his hand.
Yeah. And now there's also this 3-man stack in the A-bomb site. You're getting 4 from the back, from the front. And it's looking to get locked in. Time runs out for Team Liquid. Stewie, just a bit of time to try and recover this site kill, but ends up dying. It's fine, Ace. It's all 5 for Refresh, mate. I didn't even notice with
This is a gamble. This isn't based off info. Grim's just watching out at B. He's been stellar on his own. Fallen's picked up Shush deep on long. And Heroic, they've got to commit.
Yeah, into this stack now. Last time they walked into this stack, they were able to break it apart with ease. It was Refresh doing the bulk of the heavy lifting. You found Fallen, but are you ready for 2 more? They aren't considering that, but long! And he's going to hold on to the round. Just Cadian, 22 points of health. The difference between Team Liquid taking this map or it raging on. Heroic is either going to come in clutch with Cadian, or Liquid go 1-0 up in the quarterfinal. Cadian does not know where Grim is. He's never been seen, and Naf has fallen off to play long passive. He won't give you this fight. You've got to peek it wide, and there's Naf to close with 4. Team Liquid a comeback from 5-11 down to besting Heroic on Liquid's map pick. Now they sit 1-0 up in this series, and this clash of NA versus P. Cadian burnt out, can't find a thing. Stewie and Fallen making it happen, making Team Liquid be that semi-finalist. Refresh, as good as he's been, as much as he's given us, this is a Team Liquid victory, teed up. He's on for a third. Nafly dead as well. Refresh, how are you making this happen? Grim, the pit hero, the guy who's dug deep throughout this entire series to save that A-bomb site, has now got to come in clutch at B. Refresh on for the ace in a 1-on-5 clutch. He's looking to keep his legacy in check. This never should have happened. It should have never been this close. Grim, his heart's racing, his heart's beating, but Refresh can't find him. It's a guessing game. Stick on the bomb. Grim doesn't swing. He thinks it's a fake. Refresh with all 5, and we're going to overtime. Real estate now. Cadian will best him in the head-to-head. They are pressuring Grim in a big way, but Refresh blinded in the corner. Now leaves it onto his teammates. This scout on Cadian is so frustrating, and it's coming in with kills. They can't seem to find it. They finally whittle him down. Tessez, though, given a chance, a fighting chance in the clutch. Naf has tapped the bomb, but Tessez is hiding, playing with him, and goes on to steal that 4-spy away for Heroic.
Wow, the door side swap as well. That was perfect, right? Very dangerous move, and if Naf opens the door there, you're just trapped behind it. It's perfect. Got a bit of cover to play with. Naf doesn't know where to look. And Liquid can't hunt that final frag. It's Heroic stealing a 4-spy. It's exactly what Liquid did to them on the CT side of Overpass. Good flashbangs, at least for the retake. This scout not only found that opener, but continued to whittle players down across, both bomb sites.
Right now is Fallen waiting for a drop down. Grim dies, but Stewie out of heaven and into the site. Now looking to defend. Fallen up through the vents has stripped them of yet another kill. And Naf moves into lobby to execute the second man. Refresh down through vents, is out of the A-bomb site and thrown into a 1v1 clutch versus Naf.
Hey, these rounds go from 5v5 to 1-on-1 immediately. Refresh hears the steps, he doubles back. He's going back up the vent. He's faking it. Naf doesn't know where to look, where to go. He's got to hunt this kill. Refresh is coming to him, though, and he'll win the 1v1. My goodness. It's so quick. Heroic, they keep you guessing all damn day. 8 rounds on the T side, looking for that 9th, as you said. That was the harder of 2. From an outside take into a main split, back down B, and Core is being attracted in by the door player. There's the swing through lobby. He has no idea, but he does catch the rifle first. Bye-bye.
Oh, Fallen dropping down. Is he ready for the USP? Both are low. And Refresh locks in that kill. Now a 1v1 versus Elise. They're both tagged up. You were not meant to win this. And yet here's Refresh making it happen before our very eyes. Another multi-kill round perhaps. Elise with the swing, and the Deagle is there to close it. These teams just don't know when to stop. That was mostly USPs around those 2 saved guns. Wonderful little double mow down from one of those M4s on the hot push, and then you've got Refresh to close it out at the end.
Yeah.
That's one where Fallen's going to be kicking himself as well, because that's a fight you're meant to win. The double dink from the USP, and then you're left going, oh, if only I got that kill, if only I'd doubled up on the eco in players.
Yeah, it's just these rounds are going so fast, man, and they're not giving you time.
Yeah, begging for anything, man. Elise, nice little bait play to get that push out of Refresh. He's selling this A play hard, but it's not the fake, it is the commitment. Grim, do not go through middle, and he will route back through the apartment. Down can still hit this timing. He can still get fast and loose with the timings. Out through the short side, Elise. Oh, he's seen him. Jumped dead on the jump. Grim will trade it. It's a 1v1, a chance at 3 rounds for Team Liquid. Not where they wanted to be. But they'll take anything at this point in time. Grim needs to win this at least, just to save a little bit of face for Team Liquid. Set up in the graveyard, and it's top fragger Tessez to try and beat on the other side. It's a real David versus Goliath story here. Tessez has so many angles to check. Grim misses that timing on the swing. But not the second time around, so it's 3-12. You're really clutching at straws to get whatever you can if you're Team Liquid. Heroic is storming ahead, and they're looking to lock it. round, it was always met with immediate resistance and buys coming back in. Liquid instead have to lean a lot more into saving if fights don't go favorably, and a B execute could be a real bad example of that if you're a Liquid fan. If these two B players fall without getting anything done, it's a save, so they need to hold the line. And oh my god, hold it, they shall! Naf mows them down, 4 in the round for him. And now 11 for Team Liquid. They are believing.
This is unbelievable. This entire series has been a roller coaster. You never quite know who's going to steal the round.
Liquid look done. They look done, man, at 12-3. And Heroic were never expecting this. They were laughing at 12-3, thinking.
So I don't think we're going to have Fallen throwing himself into those fights, but we've already seen Stewie do so. B-Rush.
Yeah, here's all this utility running over Team Liquid. They've got to hold on. Grim up close. Grim mows down. He's good for the double. Switching out to the dig, and all of them for Grim. He's sent them out of B. The site belongs to him. He's not going to let go of it. Cadian is left running away from his nightmares.
Jeez.
Put that one in the collection, CSGO. Jeez, look at this. It's all gone wrong. And it's all one man to do it.
Oh, he was running on that first.